let's make lemonade. Okay, let's go to work.
That's the signal! Go, 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 go! It's beautiful! Mother Nature just pissed her pants, dude!
Wake up and hit the ground running. It's The Rush, presented by Willis Auto, with Travis Justice and Ross Peterson bringing you raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic talk about sports, life, and everything else that matters. No filtered, no fluff, just The Rush.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive and Willis Nissan. Drive the newly redesigned 2026 Nissan Sentra SV for just $274 a month. What a deal. A stylish sedan with impressive tech, comfort, and a value at a price that's really hard to beat. So start your buying journey today at willisauto.com. If you're listening on the audio stream at therushladio.com, the Rush Radio Android app, or the TuneIn app, thank you so much. Watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Good morning to everybody who's already started to comment on the video. And, of course, you can call the show at 515-517-2303 and follow us on social media. Good morning, Ross Peterson, the man in purple. You look good. Boy, that JR's hat and that UNI sweatshirt, they make that look good.
Thank you.
I
like this.
Good.
I like this UNI. This is it. I got this playing golf with Gary Presnott, the UNI golf basketball.
Yeah. Todd Stepsis would be happy if he was on with this morning. Coach Stepsis would be happy. He'd be like, "Go Cats! You look good in that purple, Ross." All I know about Ross, folks, is that he's one of my dearest friends. He's part of my inner circle. He's honest with me. He's open with me. Well, for the most part, I still think he holds stuff back, but for the most part, I get to know.
Yeah,
Ross.
I think you know everything.
I don't know about that, but okay. But he humbles me too. And
what I do.
And he humbles me a great deal, and sometimes makes me feel stupid. Yesterday, I'm on the golf course, and I get a text. First of all, the phone's ringing. I'm like, oh, I'm shooting. I'll get home later. He's like, Travis, can you help me out? I'm like, oh, my God, Ross needs help. Benson Boone is coming to Omaha, and I need help getting tickets. And I'm like, who's Benson Boone? I went through the whole afternoon going, I have no idea who Benson Boone is. I've never heard of Benson Boone. So I'm thinking, is he playing the Reverb Lounge? It seats about 150 people. Is he playing the waiting room? That's about 400 people. He could be in the Slowdown. That can hold about 1,500. And I'm like, I think I can help you out there.
He can
so
fill
I go,
those.
Where's he playing? And you're like, the CHI Center. I'm like, he's playing half arena show? I go, who is this guy?
Who is he opening for? I need to find it.
That's literally what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, Ross found this niche show that he wants to go to. And finally, I get a hold of you, and you're like, oh, these tickets are like $150 a piece.
I told you, I said, Travis, if you've ever heard a song on the radio, that's Benson Boone. That song that you hear on the radio, the song that you hear when the radio's on, that's Benson Boone. It's like Taylor Swift. It's either Taylor Swift or Benson Boone.
How have I never heard this man's name? Is it a man? I'm just assuming it's a man.
It's a man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm in the office on the phone with Rod, and I go to one of my employees. I go, hey, Hallie, you ever heard of Benson Boone? Oh, yeah. I'm like, boy, I am really, really old, or I am just really, really sheltered at this point.
When this is sort of your fault, because Audrey had been asking about this for a while, about going, and then yesterday you were like, man, kids never forget their first concert. Like, you got to go do that. You got something you got to do. And I was like, oh, Audrey wants to, and it's like the night before her birthday, or a couple nights. It's right at her birthday. And triple trifecta. One of my best friends has a daughter whose birthday is essentially the same day. Her and Audrey are like besties. So that's why we're going to make it a little four-person travel over there and have a little double date. So.
But I mean, that's all I could think about all night long was like, and I of course I didn't take the time to look him up. I didn't take the time to go listen to any of his music, but it also shows you that I don't listen to the radio that much. right? I mean, if he's on the radio a lot, and when you said, I go, is he country? Because like, you hear the name Benson Boone, I'm thinking like Daniel Boone. He's got to come out in a coonskin cap, start twanging. I'm like, well, that's weird because if I do listen to the radio, it's usually country music. Oh, no.
It's 2026, man. The country music artists are Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. You want to find pop music, you look for names like Benson Boone. Have you ever heard this song that goes, "Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God." You know that song?
No.
It's just like that when you hear it. Sounds just like that. We might get FCC stuff from that. Anyway, you'll hear that song if you ever turn on the radio. Kyle said he's like a modern day Freddie Mercury.
Oh, really? He's got a voice like Freddie?
I was gonna say he's a lot like Bruno Mars. Like puts on a great show. At one of the award show things, he did a flip off the piano.
Now, if your daughter did not like Benson Boone, would you be wanting to go to this show?
No.
Okay. If your daughter did not listen to the radio, would you know who Benson Boone was?
I mean, I know who. I can't think of his name. Do I know who is the Teddy Swims? Is that his name? That guy can sing a little bit too. He's on the radio right now. Maybe that ain't for me. That ain't for me.
Now, is Benson Boone one of these America's Got Talent or Voice? Or...
I have no idea. That very well could be. It seemed. I mean, if you're asking like,
where he came from, American Idol.
Yeah, I came through TikTok and American Idol. Look at you. I don't even know about Benson Boone. Talk about the kid that's from Monroe, Washington.
I'm just taking a guess of how he moved up through the ranks.
No, that was a good call. And he definitely has that vibe, feel. It's that era, poppy, Yeah, so good call on that. Coming to the CHI Center on September 1st.
So I was just...
It says tickets from $60.
Oh, you might be better off doing those because the ones I'm going to get for you aren't going to be cheap, but or if I can get them for you. But then I got to thinking, my boss who I was going to go to has 2 teenage daughters, and I'm like,
toast.
I'm toast.
Yeah. Kyle says he was eliminated from American Idol.
It's probably why he's a big star because he didn't have to go under the American Idol contract and be restricted.
Oh, is that? Oh, see, I was just getting ready to ask, like, whatever happened with the people that won that show?
I mean, Kelly Clarkson's probably still the most famous American.
Absolutely.
Well, Carrie Underwood came from American Idol, right? I think Carrie Underwood came from American Idol. But to me, the most famous people are Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood.
All right.
Outside of that,
we're going to let the internet do its thing here for a second. Yeah, Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
What about Clay Aiken? Clay Aiken anywhere on the list? I don't know.
But why do you remember Clay Aiken? Because he never really
I don't even know. Why?
Anything.
I can't tell you a Clay Aiken song.
Either can I.
Anyway. I didn't want to go down the American Idol rabbit hole. I did enjoy, that was a guilty pleasure. When American Idol first came on, man, you got to go back. Boy, that was a memory. Yeah, this is like 2000, right? Do you remember, did you watch American Idol those first couple of years? I mean, you would have been.
I'm not into reality television at all. Okay. So I might have watched a couple of episodes. I've never been one to watch every single week to see who's being eliminated.
No, it's been a while since I've done that. But I will tell you this: for several years, for a year or two, I watched the show and got into it the way you're talking about there. But for a long time, I loved the first like week where it would show all the really, really, really bad people that sang like I just sang, whose family and life that had been filled with people telling them, "You've got talent." And then they'd put them up in front of Simon Conway. Not Simon Conway. Jeez, that's my buddy from WHO.
Simon Cowell. Simon
Conway. Cowell. Thank you. You knew who I was talking about.
Yes.
He was like
both
the
have
first
British
version
accents.
that we saw. Yeah, you're right. And both named Simon. C.
Both named Simon. Both have British accents. One's just a little more pro-American.
Yeah, right. But then, like Gordon Ramsay, he was the first guy that would look people, because it was like Paula Abdul, all drugged out of her mind. She's like, that was fantastic. Randy Jackson, who I didn't know who Randy Jackson was at the time, right? And Randy Jackson was always had a better way about it of like, yeah, dog. It's a no for me, dog. And then you'd get over to Simon and he would just eviscerate people. I loved it. I don't usually like things like that, like people just being mean to other people. It was absolutely awesome.
Because like Simon spoke the truth, right? You're just like, Captain Kirk says, it brings up a good one. That Adam Lambert dude. Now, Adam Lambert probably became more famous when he took over for Freddie Mercury, when he filled in for Queen, when he went on the Queen tour. People went, "Oh, that Adam Lambert from American Idol." And Captain Kirk, check your email, please. I sent you an email earlier in the week.
Does that make you B-list, C-list celebrity when you have to put that and dude after the name? Is that C-list when you have to say that Adam Lambert?
Probably.
Dude?
Yeah. Whatever happened to the girl from Iowa that won? Remember, what was it? Her last name Poppy or something like that? Wasn't there a girl from Iowa that won? She got all the way to the finals.
American Idol? Really?
I believe so. Either she won or finished second.
Chelsea Poppins. That was her name. Chelsea Poppins. That's the basketball player. You're right. No, you're right. It was like Poppy.
Yeah.
You're ringing a bell here. You're ringing a bell. Hold on. This is really good
Maddie
stuff.
Poppy is what her name was.
Look at that. Look at that. Irish. Thank you. Or something. Hold on.
But did she win or did she finish second?
Maddie Poppy. Right there. Somebody had spelled it right and everything. But Captain Kirk was almost right. It's Poppe. Yeah, she's still doing well. She's out there kicking butt. She's from Clarksville, Iowa, 28 years old. Go get them, Maddie.
But it also shows that by winning the show doesn't mean absolute stardom.
No, but being on the show can help out a lot.
Can propel you to stardom, no doubt about it. So
Clarksville. Where's Clarksville?
Took the last train to Clarksville.
See, and then the Monkeys rabbit hole's a whole other fun one too. Aren't they? Aren't the Monkeys a fun rabbit hole?
I didn't mind the Monkeys. I don't know a lot about the Monkeys, but their music wasn't bad. Clarksville apparently is north of Cedar Falls. I don't know how big Clarksville, Iowa is.
Yeah, it's up by Waverly Shell Rock. Yeah.
Stuff you learn on this show.
Right, yeah.
Both us as host and
the Benson Boone thing. So, like, because Jay just wrote, if you win the show, it means they write terrible songs for you. But the fact that Benson Boone was on American Idol, does that mean that they're writing his songs for him?
I don't know the answer to that. Maybe some assistance, but once you're out on your own, you might be able to say, hey, I get the creative license to do this.
They don't get a chunk of you forever because they were the first.
I think if you're eliminated, they don't get a chunk. Now, if he won it,
okay.
I think if you're eliminated, you like forfeit the money, and
They didn't get any of that sweet Clay Aiken cash.
no. Hell, Kelly Clarkson would tell you she still didn't get her $1 million or whatever she was promised.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah. Now, it all worked out for Kelly Clarkson. I mean, she went on a pretty nice tour. She had some hits. But I remember when if I remember correctly, and I'm just going off memory, there was a time that she wanted to separate because she wanted to have the creative freedom to do what she wanted to do.
I'll listen. I'm a near 50-year-old man comfortable in my heterosexuality. Okay.
Yeah.
You catch me singing Since You've Been Gone.
Absolutely.
You catch me at a red light. Catch me in a country road.
Absolutely. It's a good song.
Call me what
Feels
you
like
will.
the first time. Man. Good stuff, Ross.
Last train to Clarksville. Monkeys were weird, though.
Well, it was a total spoof off the Beatles, right?
Because they didn't really.
Wasn't it a spoof off the Beatles where it was almost a parody? I thought the Monkees were originally like a parody. And as, you know, Rev, our resident music historian, said Frank Zappa actually wrote a lot of the songs for the Monkees.
See, I was going to look that. I couldn't remember. Rev, thank you for that. I was thinking it was Neil. I was thinking Neil Diamond had written a lot of those songs for some reason. Anyway, Daydream Believer. Let's see. I couldn't think of the other one that I was like, they had a really pretty song. See, Berger says Neil Diamond did write for the Monkees as well. But they were like the first version of that, right? Of like an American, I mean, it was not necessarily a contest,
Yeah.
but I mean a TV show that was
centered around music.
Yeah.
You wonder if Neil Diamond ever wrote a song for the Monkees and said, you know, I'm not going to give you guys this one. I think I'm going to hold on to this one. This one's going to be mine. I'm going to hold on to this.
I didn't know he wrote Red Red Wine.
Oh, I did know
Is
that.
that UB40?
Yeah, UB40 probably made it popular to a certain generation, but Neil Diamond was.
He had a version that he released?
Oh, yeah.
I really didn't know this.
A lot slow. I mean, it's a slow song anyway, but in that Neil Diamond, Red, Red Wine.
That does it for me. That does it for me on a
Stay
Thursday.
close to you.
Oh, on a Thursday morning, that does it for me.
Ross getting into it.
Biting my lip. See me bite my lip?
White man's underbite.
Got my business socks on.
Yeah.
It's time for business.
Look at you. Look at you. Ross, the Indiana Fever held Caitlin Clark out yesterday. And now there's I'm not going to say damage control because it's hard to argue with their point because she'd left the game, the last game of the game before that with, it was 2 games ago where she left to get her back straightened out. She was already complaining about, getting the back out of alignment. Before the game yesterday, she was on the injured list and said she would be out. Stephanie White was asked about the injury. Says, hey, she's got a sore back. Then load management came up. And she absolutely denied load management when it came to Caitlin Clark. Now, let's look at who they played last night. They played an expansion team in Portland. They won easily, 90-73. You deny load management because you can't do that in the WNBA. There are certain things you have to do. Do you think do you believe that? Do you believe that
what?
That she's got a sore back, therefore she couldn't play. And then we're not doing load management.
No. Okay. Yes, and no.
Okay.
Do I believe she had a sore back and that she couldn't play? Yes. Do I believe that keeping her out is a part of load management? Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to define what load management is,
That's
right?
fair. That's fair.
To me, load management means, are you keeping them out now so that you can get them healthy or keep them healthy for later? Right?
Yeah.
We're managing the load so that we can get a longer haul out of the person. But I think load management has been hijacked. I think that term has been hijacked in the basketball world to mean just take a day off. In the NBA, it feels a lot more like that. In the NBA, it feels a lot more like just take a day off. We're playing an expansion team. We're going to win. We don't need them. Brian hit it on the head. Thank Greg Popovich for that, for this. He's the guy that invented this whole idea of like the stars don't need to play all the time. Do I think it's legit? Yes. I don't think that they held her out. And again, I'm getting stuff. I'm repeating some of the stuff that I've been fed. Meaning, I heard on Twitter this morning that her parents were there, her family was there, like a lot of people were there. Maybe that's not true. It's what I heard. That you wouldn't do that if it was like, hey, mom and dad, I'm sitting out tonight. And there was even one person who made a post, said, I was sitting next to Caitlin's mom and I overheard the conversation when the trainer came over and said, when she got here tonight, she wasn't feeling it. Didn't get off the bus looking right, feeling right. So I want to have a bigger conversation about the fact that that we're at that point. But let's first have the conversation of, is she really hurt? Yes, I believe so. She's got this back issue going on. She's wearing the back wrap thing that's strange. That's part of that bigger conversation I want to have. But the load management thing, it is odd. Am I wrong, first of all, Travis, in that those two words, load management, have now been hijacked? And
Yeah,
what they mean is just take the day off.
I would agree with you 100% that's what most people think, because it got to be so prevalent. I don't think it's as prevalent today as it was maybe 5 years ago, where it was just like,
oh, really? Okay.
Because I think the NBA's done a good job of trying to say, hey, when you go on the road, people are paying to see your stars, right? I mean, this is an entertainment business. And Kyle brings up a good point, but I'm gonna push back on this. They said they would limit her minutes at the beginning of the season because coming off the injuries. Okay. Limiting minutes and not playing are two different things. Like in the win the other day, she played 21 minutes. That's limiting minutes when she played 39, I believe, or 31, something like that. The game before, limiting minutes and not playing are two different things. I'm with you, Ross. Do I believe she has a sore back? I do. Not disputing that. Now, when you're a professional athlete and you're going to go through a whole season, it's only going to get worse. Meaning that your body by the end of the season is going to get beat up.
Travis, that's what I was going to say. The most important thing and I'm sorry, I didn't write down who that was that you wrote, that you had up there.
That was Kyle.
Kyle, thank you for that, Kyle. Travis, coming off injuries, full season ahead of her, 3 games in. None of these things are. You're going to need plus miracle to equal fantastic season. That with all the weight and pressure that you've talked about, that I was kind of ignoring. You can I think it absolutely is okay to call this load management. I hate the fact that load management has been hijacked to mean take the day off. That you're lazy. That you're this is the definition of load management. It absolutely is. It's the definition of it. She was not 100% tonight. We're going to win this. By the way, did they win the game? That's how little I know about it.
Yes, they did. They won 90-73.
All right. We're going to win the game anyway. We don't need her. we are way better off just wrapping up her back, giving it the treatment, which is a way bigger conversation. And I think Kyle kind of touched on that too. And you've touched, that's the one you're starting to have here. We're 3 games in, 4 games in, and we're already
5
doing
now because they're 3-2
to the 3rd season, and we're already doing the Larry Bird type of thing.
And I guess I look at it, and to me, limiting minutes, and Kyle's not wrong. If you play 21 minutes, that's load management. Meaning, hey, we're not going to play as many minutes tonight. We're going to manage your load. Load management doesn't necessarily mean taking a whole game off. But again, I'm not disputing the fact that she has back pain. But my question, Ross, is when you are a professional athlete, at what percentage are you expected to play? Are you expected to play at 95%? Are you expected to play at 90%?
You know what? I for folks that are watching and not, Irish wrote in and said, or listening and not watching, Irish wrote in and said, I'm sure the fans that only went to see her appreciate her not playing. So to answer your question, that's a relative question. It matters different to each person. How much did Caitlin Clark playing last night matter to me? 1%. Affects the conversation a little bit, right? If we're talking about it this morning, how much did it affect the people? Where was the game?
It was it was a home game.
It was a home game. How much did it affect the people that was the game that they decided to drive to Indianapolis and see? How much did that affect them? 100. You took your little girl dressed up in her Caitlin Clark jersey, had her book ready for it to sign. And not that some of those things didn't happen or you didn't still say, I don't know. To Irish's point, man, what about those people that went just to watch her play? How much did that affect them? 100.
I mean, when I found out she wasn't playing, my first thought was, oh, good. I don't have to watch a WNBA game tonight. It really was. It was like, okay, because
I think we've seen the high water mark. I think we can see where the tide crested, and it's starting to peel back. All of it.
They're home again on Friday to play Golden State. We'll see if she plays in that game. If it becomes 2 games in a row, then you say, hey, is this injury more than what they're leading on to?
I've been trying to target this for a long time.
I
It's
know.
more than they're leading on to.
I know. You're right.
It's game 3, 4?
Last night was game 5. They're 3-2 on the season.
That's how little I know about it. Just watching it from a distance, something's up. I mean, game 5, and they're like, hey, she got off the bus wonky. That's Larry Bird, 40 years old type of talk.
Yeah, because Larry didn't sit out because of his back until he was like in his career.
They gotta wrap this back wrap thing around her. She's 24.
I think so. Maybe 23.
And I like and again, conspiracy brain, stupid idiot Ross here. I've been saying since the minute she started missing games. Whoa, you scared this shit. They didn't.
Getting scared. She took great pride in that.
They will not. I tried to tell you from the get-go, Travis. Sorry. They won't tell us if something major's wrong.
515-517-2303. Hey, folks, if you are looking for a mortgage for your house, Gary Presnall is a mortgage banker with Northwest Bank, financing residential homes the past 25 years. Gary offers VA, FHA, IFA first-time buyer loans, and conventional and new construction loans, and all approvals are done locally by Northwest Bank. Gary can get your loan pre-approved in less than 30 minutes, and it can happen on weekends and even after hours during the week. Gary's been the state of Iowa's top producing mortgage banker the past 8 years, so give him a call. at 515-975-6767. It is the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
The Rush Radio is now on the free TuneIn app, allowing you to enjoy the show on Apple products and Android Auto. Download the free TuneIn app and search The Rush Radio to take Travis and Ross wherever you go.
With the Iowa Lottery's new Millionaire for Life game, you could win $1 million a year for life. That could make you a My Dream Job is No Job millionaire, a front row tickets to every show millionaire, a hire a personal glam squad for you and your bestie millionaire.
Yep, a little further.
Or just to never run out of your favorite pickles millionaire. With Millionaire for Life from the Iowa Lottery,
And these.
you can change your life for life. Play today.
When you work with a company like Mr. Electric that goes above and beyond and makes the customer their priority, that is just a real joy to encounter these days. It was a fairly complicated project and it was intimidating. They made it look so easy and they were very professional, very clean folks. They thoroughly explain what they're going to do. It's clear that they're experienced and that they know what they're doing. Having professionals out there that can do that for me, that gives me a lot of peace of mind.
Keep your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
My name's Gary Presnell, and I'm a residential home mortgage banker for Northwest Bank in Des Moines Metro Market. I've been financing people's homes for over 25 years, and I'm an expert in financing VA loans, FHA loans, IFA loans, and new construction homes. This is my cat, Norm. Norm knows basketball, but he doesn't know mortgage. And that's where I come in. There are a lot of Tom, Dick, and Norms out there doing loans. So don't just trust anyone with your home loan. I'm your local, trusted, experienced expert. Please call me. I would love to help you.
Call Gary at 515-975-6767 or find his profile at nw.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Graduate into a new vehicle at Willis Chevrolet of Granger. Drive into your next chapter with a huge selection of new and Car Bravo certified vehicles. Get $500 cash allowance or 2.9% APR with 90 days of deferred payment or lease as low as $309 a month on the compact and economical 2026 Chevy Trax. Or enjoy the adventurous and stylish Trailblazer with 3.9% APR and 90 days deferred payment or lease starting at just $289 a month. Come visit us in Granger, just 15 minutes north of the Metro, or online at willischevy.com.
Every business has priorities, and Priority One Heating and Cooling is no different. As a service provider, we prioritize quality air conditioners and furnaces that will keep your home at your comfort level year-round. As a small business, we prioritize doing things the right way and treating people fairly. As a truly local business, we prioritize our community. As a veteran-owned business, we prioritize duty and commitment. For big business service with local value, trust your home to the place where you are always Priority One.
Hi, it's Noel. If you're thinking about popping the question, start with a jeweler you can trust. At Fiscus Jewelers, we offer the largest inventory in Ankeny, featuring stunning engagement rings and rare and forever natural diamonds, pre-screened with advanced technology. If you don't see exactly what you're looking for, we'll custom design it together, and our CAD drawings are always free. And when it's time to say I do, don't forget the guys. We offer the largest selection of men's wedding bands around. Fiscus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Back to the Rush. Strong opinions, weak filters, and just enough sense to stay on the air. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Guys, if you're not feeling right, do not ignore it.
Do something.
Do something. It's that simple. And don't be ashamed to do it. You need to treat it, but treat it your way. Urology Center of Iowa has a dedicated men's health wellness center designed to restore your confidence and your comfort and put you back in control. Because at UCI, you will get a personalized treatment based on you and nobody else. You deserve a clear plan, a private, tailored experience that is judgment-free care. That's UCI. Schedule an appointment with UCI today at iowauro.com. Welcome back to the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive. Got a nice email this morning from Ken Payne from Choice Creative. Coming up, we're going to be giving away tickets to the Iowa Craft Beer Festival. So we've got tickets to give away. Got, I believe, 5 pairs. So that's coming up on June 6th. So be on the lookout for those when we give the Iowa Craft Beer Festival tickets away. Just know that's coming up. We might throw a pair in already with the weekly woohoo that's coming up tomorrow from the Iowa Lottery. And then we can do more next week, so we can make our prizes even better.
I have a nephew getting married on June 6th. Yes, I do.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna be in town on June 6th, actually.
What are you doing? Coming to the wedding?
No, I'm not coming to the wedding. Wasn't invited to the wedding because I don't even know who your nephew is. I actually have a buddy of mine, Todd Bailey. His daughter has graduated from Waukee Northwest. And I'm going to go to the graduation party.
I like how the confidence with which you said that. Waukee Northwest? Those are all words. Those are all words.
Is it a correct school? I think it is.
It is.
Okay. Don't mess with me like that. Don't mess with me like that. But
come crash the wedding after that. It won't be a late night party. I promise you that.
Come crash the wedding.
And then I have a Friday wedding in June.
Really?
In over in the Quad Cities. My cousin's wedding. My cousin's daughter's wedding. Cousin's daughter. Yeah.
I actually like Friday weddings because it doesn't eat up as much as the weekend. You have it on a Saturday and you feel like you've lost your weekend. Not that we're not there to celebrate the nuptials, but it does take time. And if you got to drive to the Quad Cities,
I'm not opposed to it. Initially, Travis, it started off with I was going to bring this up to you because I know this is going to be a hot button. Watch how he reacts to this, everybody. Watch the tenders get flamed here. When they first sent the invitation, it was no kids allowed.
Dude, then don't have a frickin' wedding. Kids make weddings. I'm judgmental that way. I really, really am.
So I reached out. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I reached out to my cousin. I'm like, I'm really sorry. That's when the weekend I got the kids. She's like, hey, here's the deal. That wasn't meant for your kid. Your kids are old enough. She's like, they're old enough. So yeah, so anyway.
What does that mean, old enough?
I don't know. But I said, I'm glad I called and checked or sent a text to check because now I'm going to the wedding. I haven't seen my cousins for a while. The cousin that's, I almost said getting married. The cousin whose daughter is getting married, her brother, also my cousin, listens to the show often. You'll see him chime in as L.A. Peterson. Remember me telling you the story about L.A.?
Yeah. Yeah, for Abigail's wedding, I almost had Abigail. Why don't you say no adults allowed, kids only, because they make it fun. On the dance floor, it's fun to watch.
No adults allowed would be. What a weird.
I know.
Listen, we'd like you to drop your children off at the gate and then leave.
Just tell them to look for the clown and wave goodbye. Yeah.
Well, send them towards the van that says free candy.
Let kids go to the wedding. They don't eat a lot of food, and a caterer shouldn't charge you for a kid meal, okay? They're going to have 2 pieces of chicken, if that.
Yeah,
they're not going to want the vegetables.
It's wedding season coming up, Trav. Here we go. You excited?
And if you don't invite kids, you're selfish. As my wife has always said, my wife's, she's smart, right? She goes, the wedding's not about you.
But it's hard. That's really hard.
I know.
That day.
It is
hard because everybody has told you your whole life, that day's all about you. That day's all about, it's your day. It's your day. If you've been through a wedding, it lasts like 9 seconds.
Unless you're Catholic.
The day. Unless you do it right.
No, I didn't. No, I'm just saying.
I'm kidding.
Because, Abigail didn't have a Catholic wedding. She had.
True.
Her lawyer friend came, and it was about a 9-second wedding, which was great. It was, but
that was a great one. That was setting. It's all about setting. Dude, talking about Ken Payne. I was Ken Payne's officiant at his wedding.
Oh, because you are a minister in the Universal Church of Life.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think I let that lapse. It's kind of like having a black belt. I didn't continue to pay my dues.
You got to renew that. I thought it was a one-time entry fee.
See if I've got the certificate around here somewhere.
I think at the end of the day, anybody can marry anybody. Do you? Do you? All right, let's go drink.
Amen.
That's
what it was like.
Ross,
that's kind of how I did Ken's wedding.
Ken, do you? What's his wife's name?
Sarah.
What's his wife's name?
Sarah.
Sarah, do you? All right, let's go. Bush Light's cold. Ross, I know you're a big fundamental guy. You like the fundamentals when it comes to baseball, right?
Okay.
Iowa, boy, they lost yesterday 4-3 to Michigan State. And a key error in the 7th inning. I'm not going to say it cost them the game, but it was costly at a very, very crucial time. They're up 3-2 in the 7th inning. There's runners on base, 2 outs. You think Michigan State's rallying? Oops, sorry. My headphones popped out. Michigan State's rallying, but there's 2 outs. Iowa throws one right down the pipe. It's called strike 3. And I'm talking, Ross, it wasn't in the dirt. It wasn't over to the side. It was right down the middle. In and out of the catcher's glove.
Oh, okay.
He hesitates. Realizes he can't tag the batter. Now, as a catcher, what should you do at that point? You either go wide left, wide right, say outside, 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 inside, 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 throw him out. He tries to run after him.
Oh.
Realizes he's not going to catch him. Can't get to the outside of the line, can't get to the inside of the game. So he just kind of goes over the first baseman's head, runs, comes in on the air, ties the game at 3. It was a momentum killer.
Oh, yeah.
It was a crucial error, one of 2 errors on the day for Iowa. And they end up losing 4-3 to Michigan State, who has a losing record, who was not even in the Big Ten tournament until the last day of the season, and now puts them behind the 8 ball as they got to play Purdue today at 2 o'clock. But
Purdue
fundamentals. When you look at the ball that's dropped, first of all, you're like, how did you drop the ball? Your job is a catcher.
It happened. I mean, you're right, but that's like saying, how'd you miss the field goal? Your job is to kick the ball through the uprights.
But if you find the replay, you're going to go, how'd you drop that ball?
But it happens.
It does.
What happened, what the worstest part is, you compounded the mistakes by making all of those mistakes afterwards. You're right. Take your time, get out in front, pat the glove a couple of times, do something, and throw it hard to first base.
Because college baseball has a safe base now. You either go outside, 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 inside, inside.
And then you start chasing him, and you're right, Travis. As soon as you said it, I'm like, once you're trying to lob it, I'm just I'm running now in gear. I mean, and I'm going to just try to lob this ball real light with all my adrenaline running, and
it never works.
Travis, it's one of those fascinating things about sports is the way that, like, a pitcher, and it's going to seem like a swerve here, but I promise them, like the way that a pitcher can pinpoint. John Lester is a great example of this. Guy could pinpoint a fastball at 97 miles an hour. He could dice up dudes with multiple off-speed pitches. but that guy could not throw the ball to first base. No speed needed, nothing. He could not take the ball,
Did he have
step
the
off
yips?
the mound. You didn't know this about John Lester?
I didn't.
John Lester, this is why famously Travis never threw over to first base. Went for literally years without attempting a pickoff move. And when he did, he would yips, whatever you want to call it. Even any pitcher, the ground ball getting hit back to them, and for them to stop, turn, and throw to first base is difficult. That's why they practice it so much in spring training, and you see all those videos. I mean, if you had a video of spring training, it would probably be. It's going to have the B-roll of the pitchers working on ground ball back to the pitcher. You pick it up. Now you've got to change everything and just be a normal baseball player and throw the ball to first base. And it's hard. Chuck Knobloch and Steve Sachs were second basemen that got the yips and couldn't throw the ball to first. There's a famous story. It's probably not true, like most of the Ricky Henderson stuff. But a famous story about Steve Sachs and Tommy Lasorda. Steve Sachs had almost won the MVP one year. I think he was in the top 5 of the MVP in 1981, something like that. But he's having the yips and he can't throw the ball to second base. And so the story goes that the next year at spring training, Lasorda comes and grabs him. He's like, "Hey, Stevie, let's go for a walk." It's like, "Hey, Steve, do you know how many second basemen in the major leagues hit 18 home runs last year?" No, I don't. He says, "It was you and 2 other guys." "Do you know how many second basemen in the major leagues hit over 280 last year?" "No." He's like, "You and 1 other guy." "Do you know how many kids can pick up a ground ball at second base and throw it to first?" And Steve Sachs says, "I imagine quite a few, Coach." He's like, "You're damn right, quite a few, so do it." I don't know what you do to fix a guy that's got the yips, but it happens. And that thing of changing it up and trying to just throw the ball, you know what I mean? Now all of a sudden you're not on your. Think about what that dude did the entire game. Catch, down to a knee, chuck it back. Throwing it back, not 60 feet 6 inches, but throwing it back 55 feet every time to this target. And now all of a sudden he's got to throw it 19 feet, but it's got to hit a perfect little arc.
But everybody in the stadium, everybody watching TV, as soon as he took off running after him, going, "What are you doing? You have 2 outs." This is something that is so basic when it comes to situational baseball. And you're like, whoa. And that's where your instinct, where you think, okay, I tried to tag him. I'm not going to reach him. I'm going to see if I can get him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm not going to get him. Now I don't have the time to make the play that I know I should have made. And it's plays like that. Again, what did it decide the game? It tied the game, but it was momentum.
I think you're being pretty soft with it after you describe it to me, because you right away were like, it might not be the error that cost him the game. Sounds to me like it cost him the game.
So the Hawks are back in business tonight. Or today, 2:00 game against Purdue. They just swept Purdue at Principal Park, winning 4 straight against the teams hard enough. I think the Hawks used 3 pitchers yesterday. So that's where the Iowa baseball team stands. Have you heard about this new phenomenon happening in Major League Baseball? Tarps off?
No.
Tarps off.
Okay.
Now, you're going to say, well, this isn't really something new, but the way it's happening is kind of a phenomenon. It happened last Friday in St. Louis. The Stephen F. Austin club baseball team was in St. Louis for the club baseball championship. They all decided to go to a Cardinals game. So you have the whole team that's in this section.
Okay.
One of the players said, hey, let's go tarps off.
Oh, taking your shirt off at the...
Taking your shirt off.
In a section. This started happening, Trav, at college football games, man.
So now they've taken it, it happened in St. Louis. And who's the manager of the Cardinals? I should know this, but I don't.
Okay, yeah.
But he said how it changed the entire atmosphere of the game because people got into it. And he commented about, he's like, man, tonight's was electric. The baseball team goes back the next day, does the same thing. He brings that baseball team into the clubhouse. Brings them in.
Yes, this is how you, yes.
This is how you win fans. This is how you get people back in. And now at other stadiums across the country, people are showing their tops off videos like, hey, it's tops off at the rate. It's tops off in Pittsburgh. This is something so small. And is it long-lived? Who knows?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not long-lived. I'll warn you that. It's a fad, but it's a really cool fad, and it's fun. It's fun. It's all just period. Should end it with that, right? There's no other justification needed for it. It's fun.
I think the guy, the teammate who encouraged him, I think he got to throw out the first pitch on that Saturday. And then you see the catcher signing the ball for him. How many times have you seen somebody sign a ball after they throw the first pitch? It's usually catch, throw, because they do like 50 first pitches. Catch, throw, but they brought one of the players out to throw the first pitch.
I also like the moniker. Is it monikers? That's probably the wrong word for it. I like the name Tarps Off.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Now we just need to get women into the section, and they follow the rule too.
Hey, it's a rule.
It's a rule.
Tarps they put it on the program. It says it says it's a Tarps Off Tuesday. Excuse me, sir. Sir, she doesn't have her tarp off.
No bras.
She doesn't have her tarp off.
Kick her out of the section.
Either show us them titties or get out of here.
But the fact that a manager and players go, that changed the atmosphere within a game. Because I would think if you're a player, it's almost a soccer atmosphere, right? Or a college football atmosphere. You thrive off energy. Yeah. There is a certain energy that takes place within a stadium. And I can't tell you, unless a game's close in the ninth, when I've been to a Major League Baseball game, and I've only been to a handful, but I've been to some, it's kind of, you just kind of sit there, put your feet up, watch, kind of get into it, but it's not electric.
I think there's a spectrum there. There's a varying degree of involvement when you're at a when you're at a game. It probably depends on a lot of deciding factors that fill that tank from empty to full. I've definitely been there, Travis. Sitting down, feet up, beer in hand, couldn't tell you the count, have to look at the scoreboard to know what inning you're in. I've also been in the front row screaming and yelling, locked in on every pitch, talking to your friends about if you think it's off speed or fastball coming.
Keeping book at the same time.
Yeah, yes. I've done that.
It's been so long since I picked up a program or anything at even a minor league game. Like when you go to an iCubs game, do they still give you a scorecard to where you can keep book? Remember it would be like a little flip thing where you could write the...
Yeah, but Travis, I don't, it's not nearly as prevalent, but I'm just going based off of like when you walk in, remember there was always the person in the little stand.
Yeah.
Like there was always a person there that you bought your scorecard for $1 or whatever.
And keep your own book.
Folks, check your lucky number scorecard. Check your lucky number inside your lucky number scorecard. Did you see the giveaway they had? Man, what night was that they did this giveaway? iCubs just had a really cool giveaway. It was a candle that looked like a hot dog. Eli was all excited about it.
You wonder if kids or even coaches today know how to keep book, meaning that everything's probably on an iPad now. That, like when I went bowling Saturday night, I can still, if you gave me a paper bowling sheet, I could keep score because that was part of my high school class. How do you keep score in bowling? I wonder if somebody could keep score, or young coaches today or players can sit down with a scorebook and actually keep proper score.
You know, I want to say yes, Travis, but you're right that it's all done electronically. Like,
yeah,
even at really young levels, it's done with this app called Game Changer, and one of the parents or a dad can do it from the coach's box. I mean, from third base, you can sit there and keep the book.
Like when you go to an iCubs game, you've been up in the press box this year. Are they still doing a paper book, or do they have it on an iPad where somebody's just going?
You're talking about like
that
an
person,
official score, an official scorecard?
Is the official scorecard still done by paper, or is it done electronically?
So the room, when I go into the iCubs, the room that I go, the media room that's for, schmucks like me that aren't, that are there, that are in and out, is one big open room. There's and in that room, when you sit down and join the conversation and pay attention, there are a couple people that work for the Iowa Cubs, but there is oftentimes a person that works for the umpires. I don't want to misphrase it by saying he works for MLB, but basically he's kind of like the John Higgins type of guy. He's there monitoring the umpires to see how they're doing. Now, that's where fun conversations start to happen, because like the last game that I was at, in the previous game on the road, the iCubs had a situation where a team batted out of order, which is rare at that level. But it was the way that the lineup card had been submitted, the way that it had been posted inside of the dugout. There was some contrasting stuff, but the official lineup did not get followed. And they didn't recognize it until a couple batters in or something like that. So we had a really fun conversation up there talking about how that rule gets applied based on when it gets caught and what. Anyway, so that's that main room. Outside of that room, Travis, is where all the official stuff, and I hate to call it like that stuff's not official. Like that guy's really working, and the people in the press box are really working. But if where they used to sit there and actually keep a physical scorecard, I think that person is in a different spot now.
Which makes sense.
I'll find out. Next time I'm there, I'll find out if somebody's actually keeping a paper card or not.
You know, it really doesn't change that much. Fishing. You got to put your line on a rod, your hook on the line, the bait on the hook, and then toss it into the lake, river, or pond, and catch yourself some fish. And Ross has a place for you to catch some fish.
You did a pretty good job with that. That's essentially. Here's what happens at Lake of the Woods and at Ballard's Black Island. You get on a boat with your suitcase full of gear and some liquor that you want to take with you for the week. And if you're not a drinker, then just your suitcase. And when you get on that boat, you're coming back with a lifetime full of memories. You're probably going to have a cooler full of fish, and that's how easy it's going to be, because they take care of absolutely everything for you. You wake up in the morning in your nice little cozy bed, in your cool little cabin on your private island. You walk up to the lodge with your coffee. You sit there, you can watch TV if you want, or just have conversation. Then they serve you this amazing breakfast. After breakfast, you go get out onto the boat, which is running and has a guide. And they take you out on about a half-hour boat ride that's majestic. You're looking at islands. You think to yourself, I wonder if human feet have you're sipping on your little coffee going, I wonder if human feet have touched that island in the last 10,000 years. This is cool. Look, is that an eagle? Is that 2 eagles? Is that a bear? And then they hand you a rod with the bait on it. If you want, you can do it. It's a choose your own adventure type of trip. They teach you how to do it. I said yesterday when I was talking about this, Courtney said, hey, you need to remind the women. Courtney's a very capable lady. I don't mean to say it like that, but we've seen incapable people go up there and catch good fish. Bruno.
And you can get this for a fabulous price.
It's going to be an amazing adventure and well worth the price is what I would say. It's $1,200 per person right now is the deal that they're offering as the Ross Peterson special. And I would say call quickly because it's very limited availability. And there's only a couple of times when they've got the open beds to allow for this, okay? There's only 19 people that can be on the island at one time. So call them at 218-634-1996. You can go to blackisland.com. It's a 4-night, 3-bed, completely full package for $1,200 per person. You got to book 2 people at a time. Call them at 218-634-1996. Tell them you heard about it here. That's how you get the special.
It is the Rush Radio Show powered by Willis Automotive.
The Rush Radio is now on the free TuneIn app, allowing you to enjoy the show on Apple products and Android Auto. Download the free TuneIn app and search The Rush Radio to take Travis and Ross wherever you go.
With the Iowa Lottery's new Millionaire for Life game, you could win $1 million a year for life. That could make you a My Dream Job is No Job-ionaire. A front row tickets to every show-yonaire. A hire a personal glam squad for you and your bestie-yonaire.
Yep, a little further.
Or just to never run out of your favorite pickles-yonaire. With Millionaire for Life from the Iowa Lottery,
And these.
you could change your life for life. Play today.
At Iowa Floor Covering, we believe great floors start with great service. Whether you're looking for a plush carpet, durable LVP, timeless hardwood, stylish laminate, or beautiful tile, including custom tile showers, we'll help you find the perfect fit. No pressure, no pushy sales tactics, just honest guidance from a team that listens. DIY Weekend Warrior, we've got the products and advice to set you up for success. Iowa Floor Covering, floors you'll love from people you can trust.
There are a lot of reasons to want a self-driving mower from Iowa Mobotics.
Being automated gives me more time to do my hobbies.
I travel so much for work that I don't have time to take care of the lawn, but I still care about how it looks.
And I'm just lazy. Gives me time to work in the wood shop instead of spending it on the mower.
It works in my schedule.
And I just really hate doing it.
No matter your reason, with Iowa Mobotics, spend less time mowing, more time living.
It's Bobby here at Willis Volvo Cars. I want to let you know that Costco is back. Up to $2,000 in savings for you for just being a Costco executive member. Amazing leases that will absolutely blow your mind. So stop on down to the showroom to check them out, or give us a call, click, or visit us at willisvolvocars.com. You'll be glad you did.
The following advertisement is for people who like to save money.
Do you or a loved one suffer from chronic overspending, getting less but paying more? Then you may have a case of big HVAC. Now is the time to try Priority One. We set our own prices, which means you pay for what you need, not for anything else. And if you need a heating service or new furnace, now is the time to try Priority One.
Side effects of Priority One include increased happiness, extra peace of mind, and bonus cash for whatever you want. Please use responsibly.
Your house wasn't built for bats, birds, or raccoons, but try telling them that. At Bats and Bugs Pest Solutions, we've been helping Iowans take back their homes for over 20 years. We use cost-effective, eco-friendly methods to solve wildlife and pest problems the right way. Whether it's bats in your attic, birds in the vents, raccoons in your chimney, or moles in your yard, we have long-term solutions. Call Bats and Bugs Pest Solutions today at 515-218-3400, and let's make sure your home doesn't become their home.
Start spreading the news, 'cause it's time to buy booze, and there's only one place to be. You can see all your friends, the good times never end, unless you're just loitering. It's Central City, we can make your dreams come true. No guarantee your dreams will come true. Central City, all this booze is waiting for you. Look at all this booze.
Game on, keep your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
Like a rash you thought was gone. Travis and Ross aren't contagious, but they are addictive. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Hour number 2 of the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive and Mini of Des Moines. A strong selection of Countryman models to kick off the year. The most powerful all-wheel drive Mini ever. Start your buying journey at willisauto.com. If you're listening on the audio stream at therushladio.com, the Rush Radio Android app, or the TuneIn app, thank you so much. Watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like and leave your comments in the comment section. You can also call the show at 515-517-2303 and follow us on our social media channels. My name is Travis Justice. He is Ross Peterson. Coming up in about 25 minutes here on the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive, Brian Duax from Central City Liquors will be stopping by, giving us the Central City Liquors special of the weekend, good only Thursday through Sunday. And he's come with some good stuff lately, Ross.
My gala buddy.
What?
My gala buddy.
Oh, your gala buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that so quick, like it was one word. It was like my gala buddy. My gala buddy.
Gala buddy. Yeah, we gala together. What guys do? Guys gala.
I saw some pictures of that gala the other day, and I got to thinking of Nick, who you made sure did not get a meal.
I didn't make sure he didn't. That's
Just saying, Nick had a tux on. He had a good-looking tux on.
That dude, you talk about a good-dressing and good-looking man. Always.
He pulled that tux off. I'm like,
that's
damn.
a Tuesday for Nick. I'm telling you, dude. Nick is a good-looking, good-dressing dude. I didn't make sure he didn't get a meal. I messed up. I tried to own it. I couldn't. I didn't know what to do.
Is anybody sitting here? No. We're good.
They didn't ask me if somebody was. I forgot to say, hey, by the way, empty seat here. I was engaged in my own conversation because I'm a space cadet. And they had me in space and I was cadetting.
I know. Well, it's official, at least right now. Aaron Rodgers reported for OTAs with the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday.
Wait, our long national nightmare is finally over.
You know, it took forever for Aaron Rodgers to sign a 1-year, $23 million, could be up to $25 million contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was asked point blank yesterday, Ross, if this is it. And his answer was, this is it.
Oh,
I'm done.
Okay.
This will be the last season for Aaron Rodgers. I can see you don't 100% believe it.
I don't give a shit. That's what that feeling was.
Did Aaron Rodgers do this to himself? Meaning,
yes.
This is why, you talk about a 4-time MVP. You're talking about a Super Bowl champion. Really, with Brady and Peyton Manning, for this generation, one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in the National Football League.
Yeah.
And you've gotten to the point where you're like, okay, it's been will he stay or will he go for so long that you just don't care anymore? Because normally that would have been big news, right? I mean, if it's Tom Brady, Tom Brady he didn't announce he was going to retire. He got at the end. Well, he retired, came back, and then retired. Peyton Manning, they didn't do this farewell thing, and he didn't go into a big thing. He just answered the question. He didn't freely offer it up, but he did just say, "Yep, this is it. I'm done after this year."
If you were to, I think we did this. I think we did this at the end of the year. We were talking about Aaron Rodgers and kind of looking. I mean, even critically, he is still a middle of the league quarterback.
Which at age 42 is pretty darn good, if you ask me.
That's what I mean. Even critically, even people that are Aaron Rodgers haters would say, yeah, is he better than half the guys in the league? Yeah. Travis, the word I wrote down is apathy. I think that's what it is. Like when you say, "Oh, you don't believe him." I mean, yeah, there's a part of me that doesn't believe him because he's kind of a bullshitter, right? Aaron Rodgers has done nothing that makes me think, "Oh, this is a very trustworthy, admirable guy. I'm gonna follow what he says," and not that I don't hate the guy. I'm not an anti-Aaron Rodgers guy by any stretch. I kind of like him. I like the ayahuasca conversations and stuff like that. I like that he's way more than just football. I like that stuff. You might not like his politics, and that's why you've decided that you don't like all the other stuff or whatever. Is the dude a decent quarterback at the age that he is? Yes. Is he for the age? Is he a decent quarterback is the conversation. Yeah, he's the top 20 quarterback in the world.
And since 2000, maybe one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Which makes him one of the best 20 quarterbacks of all time. Why don't we care that the guy's coming back? Apathy. We don't care. Or we do care, we just don't like him. Or I think part of the conversation and part of the one of the ingredients in the soup is the he's not good enough to make a difference.
That's fair.
Right? If he were still good enough to actually make a difference in this league, and if it were like, oh my gosh, are the Steelers going to be Super Bowl contenders or not?
Well, if you were just to look on paper today, the answer is no. I mean, you look at New England a year ago, we would have said no way New England was going to be a Super Bowl contender, and they get there. So, but if you just want to look at what's in front of us right now, the answer to that would be no.
Right. And more importantly, is the important part of the equation, will Aaron Rodgers be there or not? Like if your answer's teeter-tottering on Aaron Rodgers, then it's a big deal. But I don't think, am I crazy? Am I the one? Because I don't think it is.
No, I mean, I think it's a big deal because it's Aaron Rodgers and he's played this game for the last several years. I think it would have been even bigger news. Let's say he would have re-signed with Pittsburgh months ago and, before the draft or when Mike McCarthy was named the head coach. And then you come out and say this, I think it would have got a lot more traction going, hey, this is it. But the fact that you just signed a week ago and then you come out and say this is it, and people are like, I 99.9% believe him, but I also know that if somebody comes in with $30 million or whatever, you kind of go, okay, I could be persuaded, but I don't think anybody's going to make that kind of investment. Pittsburgh really didn't have a choice because they're not sitting there with Pittsburgh's going, okay, if we're going to make the playoffs at all, we need an established quarterback, or at least that's what they're thinking. So you go, hey, we need a transition year. We need a mentorship year, and see if that happens. And it's a full circle moment where he's going to go out with Mike McCarthy. Of course, he won a Super Bowl with Mike McCarthy at Green Bay.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The weirdest thing, it wasn't hear Aaron Rodgers say, hey, this is it. The weirdest thing for me yesterday was to see Mike McCarthy in Pittsburgh gear at the podium talking about the team. In my lifetime, only 3 other people have done that. We've talked about the longevity of Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and Mike Tomlin. And it was just weird seeing a guy like Mike McCarthy who's been around the block, right? You're like, oh, you've had opportunity. You've had different coaches. Opportunities.
You just put something in my head I don't think I liked. I don't like it. I don't like what's in my head.
What's in your head?
I'm going to get emotional. I don't want to think about another person standing up there where Kirk Ferentz is.
It's going to happen. It's going to be weird.
I need Kluver here right now to comfort me. I had not thought about the thing that, because you're a longtime Steelers fan.
I mean, and Bill Cowher came through the organization. Mike Tomlin came through the organization. This is a total outsider coming into the organization. And you're like, man, this is just weird to me.
And McCarthy has bounced around, but he spent a long time with the
At
Packers.
Green Bay.
He was there for combined 20 years, something like that, right?
Was it that long?
I feel like his career had gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever it is.
Yeah, but get ready for when Kirk Ferentz is no longer sitting there as that elder statesman.
I just kind of had like a picture of a guy that looks like Mike McCarthy standing there, and I'm like, I don't like this. Put Kirk back in there. Shake it out of your head.
Can you just do the press conferences just so we can just...
We could get, what's the guy's name? Hawks FX or whatever, Heavens FX? You know what I'm talking about? Who does the AI? Can we
photos?
Just do all the press conferences just feel like that? We're close. AI can just about, we're close to that.
I mean, I think the NFL is different than most sports. Like when Jeter did his farewell thing, same with Mariano Rivera. You get it in the NBA. I don't think they do big celebrations in the National Football League for guys that are going out, do they?
Yeah, and for Aaron Rodgers is a pretty polarizing dude as well. Have they ever done one of those in the NFL? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't remember it for anybody. You hit the ones I would remember. Mariano Rivera. Didn't they do like some
Yeah,
sort
they
of
did what
going away
they brought the
tour for
rocking chair out for Kareem. I think it was like the first rocking chair. But I don't know if they do that in the National Football League.
No, I don't think so. And for Aaron Rodgers, it'd be pretty polarizing. Do they have because the schedule is out.
Do they play the Packers?
I'm going to check. We're going to look right now. Bum, 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 bum. I was at the iCubs the other day, and they go to read the starting lineups. They play the Packers week 1.
Week 1?
No, wait, that's preseason. That's preseason.
preseason?
I'm sorry. Okay, so that means they won't play him in the regular season.
Okay.
I'm at the iCubs the other day, and they go to play the starting lineups. And as they go to play the starting lineups, they play the NBA on NBC theme.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Round ball rock?
Yeah. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Gimme the basketball. Gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
Are those actual words to that? Or did you just make those up?
You know those? I didn't make that up. Did you know those when you say actual words, what do you mean?
I didn't know there were I always thought it was a John Tesh instrumental.
It is a John Tesh instrumental. There's an SNL skit.
Oh, okay.
Where
somebody wrote the words.
John Tesh and his brother come in and they're like, "We've got a real banger for you. Gimme the basketball. Gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it." And they high
I like
five.
the words.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. It's a fun skit. You don't watch any of the stuff I sent to you though, because I sent you a thing about is what I'm about to say a lie?
No, it's just
okay.
I
Just
can't
exasperating
spin this
to hear
any
this
different than you. I can't spin it like you not letting Nick eat at a gala. You were able to spin
Look
that.
what he's doing here.
I just own up to it and go, you're right. I take responsibility. I am accountable, folks. I hold myself accountable, and I can admit when I did. Ross will spin and find a rabbit hole to justify his position. And that's what he's done. One of the things that I've become addicted to on social media, it's on Facebook, is this deputy sheriff out of Arizona. It's called Fridays with Frank. And Ross, he's in Pima County, Arizona. And they spend the day with him picking up people. And these are professionally produced videos. And the reactions of people when he picks them up, pulls them over, all sorts of things. They're classic. I didn't know there was, and because I speed, but I didn't know there was such thing as criminal speeding to where it becomes a there's a
How fast
regular
you got to be
ticket.
going for criminal speeding?
Criminal speeding, I think, is 20 over.
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense. They can basically do more. They can like take your license, and there's heavier fines. And
They can impound your car if they want. They can do a lot of things. They can arrest you if they want. They can haul you off to jail. Nolan Smith Jr. is a linebacker with the Philadelphia Eagles, former Georgia player. He was down in Georgia, and I thought of Fridays with Frank after hearing this story. He was arrested for reckless driving in Georgia, clocked at going 135 miles an hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. 135 miles an hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. That's 65 over the limit. Wow.
That's faster than I've ever been in a car. That's faster than I've ever been going.
Even in like at Iowa Speedway when you
well,
were
no, that doesn't.
That doesn't
I
count.
mean,
Okay.
I mean on a regular road type of thing. That's flying, dude.
Can you imagine?
135?
He was on the interstate.
Yeah, well, 70 mile per hour. Yeah.
Can you imagine? You're just driving along in the right hand lane, 10:40 at night, and you're like, "What the hell just happened?"
I mean, imagine if you're going the speed limit 70, which let's be honest, most people are going 75, right?
Or 77.
Is that
Yeah.
dialed in?
Or the 8 is great, 9 you're mine, so you could go 78.
So then, if that's 60 miles an hour faster than that, imagine if you're standing along the side of the road and somebody went 60 miles an hour past you. That's what that would be like. It'd be a ball of light coming up behind you. They'd pass you like you're tied to a tree. How do you pull somebody over that's going 135? Mike asks. With radios.
Radios and cherries, because if you're a professional athlete, you've got a choice to make. And if you choose the one that
is running from the cops.
Yeah. So at least he didn't try to run, because that would have made things a lot worse.
You end up flipping your truck, you end up flipping your SUV in front of Central City Liquors.
Which has happened.
Have to hide your bag of cocaine and $10,000 in cash behind the store. Did I say 10,000? I meant 4.
See what you did there. See what you did there. You've probably seen a lot of things in a river and a lake, right? I mean, from refrigerators to junk.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Well, Jimmy McDaniel owns a Cybertruck in Texas. The Tesla Cybertruck.
I don't even know where this is headed. I like every part of this so far. Jimmy
it has
McDaniel.
A waiting feature.
Waiting.
Yeah, the wade mode.
Like go in the water.
Well, hold on. My Range Rover has a wade mode to it.
A what?
So if there's mild flooding within an area, I can hit a button and the car hydraulically moves up. And I think I'm cleared for 16 inches of water. Now, it doesn't float, but it raises the body up to where I can go through like 16 inches of water. The Cybertruck wade mode specifically states that it's cleared for 32 inches of water. Jimmy must not have read the manual.
Okay.
Jimmy drove the Cybertruck into a lake to see if it would work.
He thought it meant floating mode.
I think he thought floating mode or just I'll be able to control this thing like a boat. It didn't take long for, electricity and water don't mix that well. So here you have what, $110,000 vehicle?
Sure.
Floating, dies, starts taking on water. He abandons said Cybertruck, which stayed floating, but took on water. He was
kept waiting.
Yeah. Kept waiting. So he then was arrested and ticketed for failure to have a license on a boat.
Shut up.
I'm not making that up.
Shut up.
Not making it up.
Hold on. Golly. Why you got to do that? For not having a license on a boat?
I'll get the exact charges here, but that was one of them.
I swear to you, that feels like a punchline. For not having a license to run a boat because your Cybertruck is floating away? So what are you paying? Why is the guy got to pay a fine to the state?
Okay, here's the actual one. McDaniel was arrested and charged with operation of a vehicle in a closed section of the lake and not having a valid boat registration and other water safety equipment violations.
And other water safety equipment?
You didn't have a buoy and you didn't have life jackets.
We also noticed a spool of yarn in there. Do you have a fishing license by chance? Because technically, if it's in the water.
Now, he abandoned.
God, that makes me so irritated. That makes me so irritated to think that, somebody showed up and was like, all right, Dudley Do right here. Old Buford T. Justice, and I'm here to tell you about all the fines you now get to pay. You've been arrested. Dude, my truck's in the river. Are you here to help us? Help? Hell no, I'm here to fine you.
You put it in there on purpose.
You thought I was here to help you? No, I'm not here to help at all. You're gonna have to get somebody else to take care of all that. I'm here to arrest you and tell you how much you're gonna have to pay the state.
Other water violation.
The guy shouldn't have done what he did. No doubt about it. Shouldn't have been behind closed
part of the lake.
Shouldn't have done it.
Shouldn't have drove your truck that can only go to 32 inches into the water.
Into a lake.
Let's see if this. Do you think he was sober? I'm just curious.
We're gonna hit you with not having a boat stamp.
Hey, folks, coming up tomorrow on the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive, it is the Iowa Lottery Weekly Woo-Hoo, where we want to make you a winner by letting you have the chance to win a $90 prize pack, courtesy of the Iowa Lottery. This week, bonus cash doubler and $100,000 Riches cash payout. Both of the scratch tickets are part of some of the new awesome second chance promotions. You got to be a VIP club member to enter your non-winning tickets. And if you're not a VIP club member, you can sign up for free at ialottery.com. If you want to submit your weekly woo-hoo, you can do it right now. Get an early rush on it. Go to therushradio.com, click on the promos tab, and enter your woohoo. Or you can just call into the show tomorrow and let us know what your woohoo is. Our woohoo early is Brian Duax from Central City Liquors. He's coming up with a deal for you next on the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Game on, keep your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
With the Iowa Lottery's new Millionaire for Life game, you could win $1 million a year for life. That could make you a My Dream Job is No Job millionaire. A front row tickets to every show millionaire. A hire a personal glam squad for you and your bestie millionaire.
Yep, a little further.
Or just to never run out of your favorite pickles millionaire. With Millionaire for Life from the Iowa Lottery,
And these.
you can change your life for life. Play today.
What's going on, everybody? It's Bobby here at Land Rover in Des Moines. I want to let you know that we've got a great selection right now. We have amazing financing as low as 0.9% financing at 62 months. There's loyalty for up to $4,000. There is conquest up to $4,000 in select models. I will tell you, now is the time. We've got the cars and we've got the programs. So stop on down or give us a call, click, or visit us at LandRoverDesMoines.com. You'll be glad you did.
Fresh, wild walleyes. This summer, point your compass north to Ballard's Resort on Lake of the Woods. Ballard's Lake of the Woods long-standing family resort offers a pole-in-hand guided fishing experience along with all-inclusive packages that include lodging and meals. Chase 10-pound trophies with the walleye capital of the world's most established fleet. Your adventure for fresh, wild walleyes awaits at Ballard's Resort. Set the hook at ballardsresort.com.
Hi, it's Noel. At Fiscus Jewelers, we're honored by the fact that our customers continue to come back on purpose, and that trust means everything to us. For years, we've been privileged to be a part of life's most meaningful moments, and we never take that responsibility lightly. We proudly offer the largest inventory in Ankeny, cutting-edge custom designs, including free CAD drawings, and a team that takes the time to get it right. Thank you for choosing us year after year. Fiscus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Hi, I'm Tom, owner of Central City Liquors. Our customers love us because we offer a large selection at an affordable price. And to keep costs low for you, we don't splurge on fancy promotions and expensive equipment. This commercial is being shot on a phone taped to a stick. Anyway, we are proud to announce our new rewards program that allows customers to save more the more they buy. So don't spend more to pay for fancy commercials. Save at Central City, where we know what's important. I told you we should have used duct tape.
Did you know that over time your engine builds up carbon deposits on its valves, which can lead to poor performance, fuel economy, and even bigger issues down the road? With summer on its way and road trips abound, the last thing you want is a major repair. For the month of May, Willis Chevy is offering 15% off our GDI fuel service to clean out that carbon and get your engine running smooth. Don't let poor maintenance keep your family on the side of the road this summer. Visit us online at willischevy.com to schedule your appointment today.
Back like a rash you thought was gone. Travis and Ross aren't contagious, but they are addictive. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
You know, sometimes the key to feeling better comes from just being seen for what you need. Urology Center of Iowa has a dedicated men's health wellness center with services from low testosterone to managing the effects of aging. But more than that, UCI is the place to go when you want to be seen like a man, not a patient. You don't want somebody else's treatment. You deserve yours. Schedule an appointment with UCI today at IowaURO.com. Welcome back to the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive. It's Thursday. That can only mean one thing. It's time for the Central City Liquors special of the weekend. And joining us again, as he does each and every week, our friend, your friend, Brian Duax. What's going on, Brian?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you guys today?
Doing well, bud. What you know? How's the week?
The week's been good. You know, no games. We finished out the regular season last week and no games this week. I have 12 days off, which is probably too many, but rest and recover, I guess.
Rest and recover.
How's the team? Do you need the rest? Are you guys healing from some injury? Got some, doing well?
I'm knocking
on wood.
I'm knocking on wood. As of right now, I have had 0 injuries this entire year. It's a lot of games in a short period of time. So
Yeah.
a little bit of a rest. I would have taken 2 or 3 days, but not 12. But it is what it is.
What does
So-
go ahead, Trav.
Before we get started with the with the specials, I have 2 questions for you. One, have you ever gone 135 miles an hour on a highway? And 2, have you ever driven your truck into a lake to see if it could float?
I'm going to go with hard no on both of those. Hard no. I don't think I have enough balls to do either one of those. Or stupidity, whichever one you want to call it.
Yeah, 135 on the interstate's crazy. That's crazy fast.
I've hit triple digits trying to get to Western Illinois at times in a hurry, but
Yeah,
not 135.
100's fast, and I feel unsafe when I'm on I-80 going 100, because I've hit triple digits, and you're like, well, I got to back this off. I can't imagine going 35 miles an hour faster than that.
No.
You gotta push it. You got to push it to go there.
Oh, my God. And in my truck, I don't even know if my truck will go that fast.
That's fair. Well, you need a cyber truck. You need the Central City Liquors cyber truck.
Those are the ugliest things in the history of the world.
I love them. I know. I'm weird
They're
that
so
way.
ugly. I'm sure the technology and all that's super cool, but it's like a toaster on wheels.
That's a good way to put it.
It's a big box.
Yeah.
Space age looking box.
Space age looking box. Yeah.
I like the way Travis's neck wiggles when he thinks about it. His shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a cyber truck. That way, when the hail comes, I can send Ann Jeanette to the
parking garage so
to
she
the
can
parking
die.
garage.
Yeah. Wow, you do listen. Damn.
Yeah. Send her to the parking garage so she can die while you just sit in the
She's not
comfort
going to
of your bed.
die.
I know she
Protected?
didn't, thank God, but could have.
Shut up, Ross. Shut up, Ross.
You're the one who told. You're the one. I think that's again. It's been a revealing couple of weeks on my end. I was really trying to. I've been dialing it in. Of like, when did it start? And I think I got it back to yesterday. I cored down on it, but it's been an unfolding flower. I'll tell you that.
Unfolding flower.
Like peeling the onion back one layer at a time.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to use a more delicate analogy for.
Let's go with onion.
For the revealings that we've had, I thought I'd use a more delicate. Yeah, I don't want him to get any more calluses on his hands.
Oh, God love you guys.
The sad thing is my son's work ethic when it comes to fixing everything comes from his mom. I mean, she's the one who fixed everything around the house. Yeah.
Do something, Travis.
I do. I show up every day for this show, okay? And I go to work and I do something.
Do something around the house. Help Aunt Jeanette. Help your family out.
I mow the yard. I love to mow, and I do my own laundry.
Oftentimes I call him and what are you doing? I'm doing yard work, and then I have to say, well, make sure any salesmen that come through tell them no.
Jerk.
Probably on a rider too. He's probably got
I do not have a. I've got
big and he's got a rider.
No, I don't have a rider. I have an electric lawnmower. I was one of the first adopters of the Ego mower, and so I
didn't even tell you, dude. Do we have we actually got a minute? I'm sorry.
We got all the time in the world,
you, dude. I got a freaking fire hydrant in my parking, right?
Yeah.
And the fire hydrant comes up out of the ground, and you all know how a fire hydrant works, and the yellow part is there, and then the yellow part's bolted on to
the water main, right?
Yep.
When your mower is just...
Did you break the engine? Did that blade just hit the bolt and there went the engine? It did.
Travis.
It did.
I've been in this house for 20 years. How many do you know how many times I've done that?
Oh, this isn't the first?
Dude.
Briggs and Stratton loves you, Ross.
They're fried. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's not. There's no saving it. There's no. oh, we can use the parts. No, it's like, oh, every part of this thing twisted. It's all toast.
Sounds like you need to call the Mobotics guy.
Yeah.
I do need to call the Mobotics guy. I've been needing the Mobotics guy for a long time with the hill and whatnot. But man, I just can't. I don't know if I can justify it with how tiny my yard is.
How many times have you had to replace a mower?
Good point.
4.
Okay, well, you just paid for it.
You've just paid for the Mobotics mower.
Sure have.
And you get to sit on your front porch, have yourself a beer from Central City Liquors.
I need to call him because I mow the neighbor's yard too. They're both tiny yards, tiny. It takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes and a new mower, but sounds like once a year.
Hey, Brian.
Every 5 years. Shut up, Brian.
They're discontinuing Schlitz. Did you have Schlitz in the store?
I do. I heard that yesterday. I'm trying to look because I can see it. Todd told me that yesterday. And I was talking to some customers who walked in, and I go, you know what Schlitz is? And they were my age, and they were like, no.
Oh, really?
It's Grandpa's beer that Grandpa ain't drinking no more.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason right. There's a reason they get rid of it. There's a reason that the Spaghetti Works isn't still open, right?
Next generation isn't doing the same things that we did.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm surprised they didn't know it. I thought Schlitz was just one of those beers that, just because it's a funny name. Yeah. See, Travis, it sounds like shits.
And that's what it gives you.
That's what it gives you. Yeah. What's the next what's the next one that you see falling off? Like, Travis, I don't even know. Is Old Milwaukee still a beer?
Like Hams. Hams could fall.
Hams, Old Mill, yeah. PBR. I mean, PBR will probably never go anywhere because of the Cubs. But, yeah, some of those older school beers, unless they continue to reinvent themselves with, flavors or remodify it or whatever, they're going to fall off.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, what are our specials this week? What are we giving the listeners?
We got a whole pile today. The Todd Father went crazy. All right, so let me preface it. This week, being a holiday, specials start tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And go through Monday. Because, Todd, I have some of this stuff in stock right now. But if a bunch of radio listeners come, I don't have a pile of it until tomorrow morning at 2 when I unload the truck.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go Friday through Monday.
Okay.
This will probably be specialed again as we get closer to Father's Day. Four Roses, small batch bourbon. Regularly, $32.59. Rush Radio, $19.99.
Wow.
For the Four Roses. Oh, man.
Wow.
All right. Love it.
That's the first one. You're going to catch a trend here. Four Roses, single barrel. Regularly, $43.59. Rush Radio, $32.99.
Wow. Single barrel, $32.99.
Yep.
Okay.
And the last liquor special, again, Four Roses, small batch select. Regular price, $54.69. Rush Radio, $39.99.
Wow.
Some hot specials that the Todd Father went out with.
Who does Four Roses? What distillery does that come from?
So they're their own.
Okay.
RNDC is the rep in Iowa. They're their own distillery. They're doing some new cool things. I actually just sampled a barrel yesterday. Me and the rep and my manager down at my building, Brad, had 4 samples, as you guys have seen before. And we sampled them and went through it just like we did with you, Ross. And all of a sudden, we're all on choice 2.
There. The Knob Creek single barrel right there.
Yeah, choice 2 was our choice, so that'll be in the works and heading this way sooner than later. So I would
have picked choice 2. Choice 2, Travis. Choice 2.
Yeah, choice 2. Yeah, absolutely, choice 2.
All right, unanimous then. Choice 2 it is.
1 was too hot. 4 was too sweet. It was between 2 and 3. We all went with 2.
I love the Goldilocks thing. That's so funny.
Okay, so the other special for Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day weekend. There's going to be drinking going on, right?
There's more than just the Four Roses stuff? Oh, look at this guy.
We're going 25-ounce cans. Major brands, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light. Regularly $2.89 a can. Central City special for the Rush, 2 for $5. So you're getting basically 4 beers for $5. Good luck beating that anywhere in the metro.
Good luck, dickheads.
Two for $5.
2 for $5.
Okay.
Regularly $2.89 a bottle or a can.
That's not a tall boy. That's in between the 40
like,
and the tall boy.
25-ounce cans.
It's a 25-ounce can. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a 25-ounce can.
He's like, don't try to over describe it.
Don't
It's a 25-ounce can. It's
Okay.
not a tall boy.
Just a big-ass can of beer.
It's a big-ass can of beer is what we call that.
Yep. All right. And then the last one of the weekend, Todd Father. So, we have the vault, and then Todd Father every once in a while moves shit around, and it kind of gets lost. Well, the Todd Father found some stuff yesterday. So we're going to call this the Dusties special because they got a lot of dust on them. But behind the counter, there's 2 boxes of Dusties is what we're going to call them.
Dusties.
If you're a Rush Radio listener and you want to come in and look through the Dusties box, there's a 1792 Full Proof.
I was just going to say, I bet there's going to be some bomb.
There's a 1792 Sweet Wheat. There's a Caribou Crossing. Now, Weller, Buffalo Trace, those don't collect dust in our store. So if you come in and you think that the Dusties box is going to have something that needs to be in the vault, it's not going to be there.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's vault-esque.
These all at one point were in the vault.
Yeah,
And
that would
then
make sense why they collected dust.
Todd moved them somewhere. These, I believe, were underneath the computer desk behind the cigarette rack. And the other day I walked in and I was like, Todd, what are we doing with those? And he was like, yep, the Dusties. We got to get them out. And I go, we got a Rush special right there. The Dusties.
The Dusties.
Are they individually priced, or are they all are they a special price?
They all are different.
Okay.
Every one of them has a price tag on it. For instance, the Caribou Crossing is $59.99. There's Caribou Crossing in there.
You've said that. I don't think I've heard of that one. What's Caribou Crossing?
So it's from Buffalo Trace. Sorry, guys. I got to walk and get our bucket because I forgot to grab it this morning. Caribou Crossing is from Buffalo Trace, but it's their Canadian whiskey.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to grab my bucket, so I'm going back to. I'm really proud of the internet today. I talked to Todd.
It's fantastic.
Hey, you son of a bitch! We keep dropping. I need some internet in this bitch. And Todd hooked me up, and hey, it's working.
Working great, fantastic. Yes. All right.
So,
all right. I like the Dusties. A lot of great.
You got quite a few in there this week.
Wow, yeah.
There's a lot more in here than last week. I went through them. I looked through them yesterday with Todd. I got a wonderful text from Deb the other day. Deb came and got her Elmer Teely, her and her husband, and there was a little bit of a misunderstanding. Deb thought I was giving it to her. Well, I can't give it to you. That's like a big loss. Yeah. So Deb was still very happy. Deb got a Booker's and some other things, her and her hubby. Deb and Daniel, I can promise you, their names are in here.
Okay. What do they win into this week? I don't remember.
This week is a Buffalo Trace. So we're going to draw 2.
That's right.
And it's a Buffalo Trace. Got some wooden nickels in the bucket, too. If you still have any of these, sorry. If you still have any of the old school wooden nickels,
got a whole bunch of them.
We're still redeeming them. We'll never turn them away, but we are not giving them out anymore.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Bring them in.
Okay. All
that means you haven't drank enough.
Yeah, you're right about that. I got too much stuff. I got too many Dusties right now.
Too many Dusties. All right, here we go. First bottle of Buffalo Trace. New winner, Aaron Baldwin. Aaron
Baldwin.
Hopefully Aaron Baldwin's listening and comes back into the old Central Cities. Second winner, another one. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, Deb. You guys didn't win this week. Ben Bloker.
Oh, Ben Bloker. I don't know Ben, but I like it. Thank you, Ben.
I don't know
Aaron and Ben.
Congratulations, Aaron and Ben. Aaron wrote in right away. He's a chat bro. He said, "Hell yeah!"
There you go.
Good job, Aaron.
Come on in and get a Buffalo
brother.
Trace. I'll have them behind the counter with your name on it and that receipt, so you can come in and claim it whenever you want.
Now, is that a free bottle or is that a pay bottle?
That's a pay bottle.
Okay. I just want to be clear with everybody.
You're just getting a hell of a deal. Is what you're winning? Like Dan has said, we're winning an opportunity to spend more money.
And we love to give you that opportunity. Come on back, even though you didn't win, Dan. Come on back.
Before we let you go, I've got a question for you. You sell cigarettes at Central City Liquors. What is it? What's a pack of Marlboro going for right now?
$10.49.
What do you sell cigars at Central City Liquors?
Well, are you talking nice cigars or are you talking blunt wraps?
You just looking to I was just gonna say, you're looking to wrap up a blunt, or are you trying to smoke a cigar?
I'm at a golf course yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at a golf course yesterday, and a can of Zyn. Do you sell Zyn there?
Yep.
How much is your Zyn going for?
I can't see it from here, but I want to say it's like, chew is like $6. I can't see the Zyns from where I'm standing, but I want to say the Zyns are probably like $4, $5.
A can of Zyn at a golf course was $14.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I mean, you go to a bar and buy a pack of cigarettes, they're $15, $16.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
The golf course was selling the Zyn?
Yeah. $14 for a can of Zyn.
It's all alcohol. Why not? Yeah.
Be prepared before you go, Travis, so you don't have to.
Oh, no. I was just kind of shocked when I saw that. I'm like, what's the markup on that? That's big time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Huh.
So there you go. There's the special of the week.
When
giveaways for next week, I'm going to give away some of this 4 roses. Okay, so we're going to draw 2 winners again next week. I will give them, not make them pay for it. I will give them one of these 4 roses.
There you go. There you go, folks. Free bottle of bourbon next week. Just by going to the Central City Liquors this week, mention the Rush Radio Show, get your receipt into the box.
Yep.
And you may have a chance to win some 4 roses.
Sift through the Dusties. That's what you should do.
The Dusties are the fun.
I like it.
I'm telling you, you're like right there at the vault. There.
You're close. I mean, these were, for the wholesale sale, these were in the vault for my wholesale sale.
Yeah.
At the retail store, again, Todd Move stuff, the vault has got like 7 different locations. Let's be honest. And there's stuff all over the place that sometimes we lose track of. That's what these are.
It would be funny if you actually built a vault, like with one of those big bank doors on there. And
we've talked about it. At some point when my father gets out, the can redemption area is going to get moved or relocated somewhere else, and that is going to be like expensive vault cigars,
and then you charge a monthly club fee to be able to go into the vault, and they got to show their card to the Todd father, and they have the code that gets them in.
There's actually 2 doors down at the old Doherty's Flowers. A customer of ours bought it, and he's putting in exactly what you just said. He's going to have a high-end cigar bar, not really booze, but bring your own booze, but cigars all over the place. And he wants to partner up with us to
Is he gearing up for? Are you gearing up for? Is anybody making plans or talking about if Rob Sand becomes governor and legalizes the goes all in on the legalized weed? I mean, like if you've got the other stuff is.
I can assure you I'll be first in line. If I can sell booze and weed from the same location, I will be first in line. If I have to find another location and be booze in one, weed in the other, I might not be first in line, but I'm going to be in line.
Be in line. Okay. All right.
Entrepreneurship. That's what Brian is.
Yeah. Try and make a couple nickels every single day.
Excellent stuff. Brian, have a great weekend. And again, the Rush Radio specials, we'll go through them one more time, but Friday through Monday. So have a good Memorial Day weekend and get that 4 roses.
4 roses small batch is $19.99. The single barrel is $32.99. The small batch select is $39.99. You can get those 25-ounce cans, 2 for $5. But
and
don't forget about the Dusty special.
The Dusties.
I like it.
That's where the fun is.
I'm excited about the Dusties as well.
Yeah. Good idea, buddy. All right. Talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. See you later.
Next week.
Good luck, Coach. Good luck.
Hopefully my season's still going.
Yeah. So tell us
Wednesday.
Real quick, what's happening? You got a game next Wednesday?
Yep. So Sub-State starts next Wednesday. We play Cedar Rapids Jefferson Wednesday, and then we play Friday the winner of Cedar Rapids Kennedy and Linmar. And if we win both of those, then we'll play Monday in the quarterfinals of state, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be quarterfinals, semifinals, finals.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Good luck.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, shout out to Blake and Nate. They got our shelters fixed. 4 years of running. Our shelters are finally fixed.
Good stuff. See you, Brian. Brian Duax joining us on the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive. Great deals this week, folks. And with Memorial Day weekend here, holy cow.
The Four Roses was, man, when Four Roses first popped up, that was when I remember Bruno being really, really excited about. We had Bruno brought like a really fancy bottle of Four Roses up to the island one time to go fishing, and his dad was with us. And his dad was making whiskey and Cokes. And Bruno is like sipping on this small batch, really nice bottle of Four Roses. And his dad's like, hey, let me see that. Let me taste that bourbon. Bruno like slides over a little bit of bourbon. His dad dumps Coke into it.
Oh. I mean, I have bourbon snobs get mad at me when I put ice in bourbon. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I like it on the rocks, not neat. I know you.
Well, he likes his with Coke. What's
yeah, exactly.
I don't judge, as you're like, man.
There's only two things I judge on.
Okay.
Heavily. I would kind of look at the bourbon and Coke and go, okay, well, that's different. There's two things I judge on big time. People who put ice in red wine, it's not meant to be drank cold. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, it's $100 Brunello. What are you doing? You know, and then I know this is really judgmental, that if you get your steak well done, you don't deserve to eat steak.
I didn't even, yeah. I don't even know
or
what
even
those other
done.
words you were talking about with the red wine, but steak is supposed to be medium rare.
And I'll push back on the medium a little bit, but I'll have a little grace there.
I'll give a little bit of grace for you, just for some of those folks. I'm with you. You say well done.
I'm getting up and leaving. I'm saying you don't deserve to eat red meat that's well done. And Kalen puts some good thing. And if you put ketchup on your steak,
yes, yeah, another one.
Order
Kalen's
a damn hamburger.
Good call.
Order a hamburger. Man, fun day today.
We're having dinner one time with Dusty and got ribs, and they were way overcooked. And Dusty's like eating. He goes, "Man, these aren't well done. They're congratulations." That's a good line.
I like that line a lot. I like it a lot. All right, folks. We hope you enjoyed the show today. We enjoy hanging out with you each and every morning from 6 to 8. Ross and I will be back tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock. We do have the Iowa Lottery Weekly Woohoo, your chance to pick up a $90 prize pack from the Iowa Lottery. And we're going to throw in a pair of Iowa Craft Beer Festival tickets tomorrow as well. So go to therushradio.com, click on the promo tab, enter your woohoo where it says Weekly Woohoo, or you can call into the show tomorrow. But again, a $90 prize pack plus the pair of tickets to the Iowa Craft Beer Festival. Ross, go take on a Friday. I'll try to find you some Benson Boone tickets.
Take on a
no
Friday.
promises, but I'll try.
Today's Thursday.
Thursday. Sorry, I'm off a day again.
You got to quit doing this to me, dude.
I know.
You got
I'm
to
just
quit
messing
doing
with
this
you.
to me. You get me this close, and then right at the end, you're just like, no, I'm.
It is the Rush Radio Show powered by Willis Automotive.
Start spreading the news, cause it's time to buy booze, and there's only one place to be. You can see all your friends, the good times never end, unless you're just loitering. It's Central City, we can make your dreams come true. No guarantee your dreams will come true. Central City, all this booze is waiting for you. Look at all this booze.
Hi, Noel from Fiskus Jewelers. Thinking about popping the question? Take their breath away with a diamond you can trust. Rare and forever natural diamonds. Thoughtfully selected and pre-screened using advanced technology. If you don't see exactly what you're looking for, we'll custom design it together. Our experienced team is here to help you create something truly meaningful. And let's not forget about the guys. We proudly offer the largest selection of men's wedding bands around. Fiskus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
This is Josh Romick, Service Manager at Willis Lexus. Over time, carbon and deposits build up in your fuel system, clogging injectors and reducing performance. A fuel system service cleans out all that buildup. That's why we're offering our summer travel special with 15% discount on all fuel system services. If you want your vehicle to drive like it did when it was new and prevent problems before they start, a fuel system service is a preventative step. Give us a call to schedule or visit us online at willislexus.com.
With the Iowa Lottery's new Millionaire for Life game, you could win $1 million a year for life. That could make you a My Dream Job is No Job millionaire, a front row tickets to every show millionaire, a hire a personal glam squad for you and your bestie millionaire.
Yep, a little further.
Or just to never run out of your favorite pickles millionaire. With Millionaire for Life from the Iowa Lottery,
And these.
you can change your life for life. Play today.
Your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
Back to the Rush. Strong opinions, weak filters, and just enough sense to stay on the air. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.